Hello everybody, today I have one crime thriller and one sci-fi action for you.
We have to have positive identification. We gotta get some strong evidence. But there's no way in the world, once the story breaks, that you're gonna keep it off the 6 o'clock news.
Harry Mitchell, successful businessman, loving husband, a man who has now become the perfect target.
Sit down, sport.
52 pickup, from acclaimed novelist Elmore Leonard's gripping bestseller.
And the first movie is 52 Pickup from 1986, starring Roy Scheider, Anne Margaret, and John Glover. So Roy Scheider plays this successful construction magnate, and he lives in a big house with his wife that is played by Anne Margaret. And he's not very happy in his marriage, and he has a mistress. And his mistress is played by Kelly Preston, and they have been seeing each other for a couple of months now. And Kelly Preston's character has ties to a big porn director, and this porn director and his friends, they decide that she needs to help them to blackmail Roy Scheider's character for a big chunk of money because they have taped them when they had sex in a hotel. And this porn director is played by John Glover, and he does a very, very good job. He's so sleazy and disgusting in this movie, and he's a real psychopath. So he does a really good job in this role. Okay, so these guys now break into Roy Scheider's house, and they blackmail him, showing him the tape where they had sex. And they give him a choice to pay, or else they are going to show this tape to his wife. And he refuses to pay them. And they kidnap him again, and they show him another tape, and on this tape they show him the murder of his mistress, and they have framed him. They used his gun, and they used his clothes, and their blood on his clothes that they used, and they are telling him that he needs to pay, or else this goes to the cops. So now he's in a very bad position, and he doesn't want to pay them any money. So now in the movie is about how he's going to get out of this thing. And this movie is really, really high-paced, and it's a great crime thriller. And both Roy Scheider and Margaret and John Glover does a very, very good job in this movie. And if you haven't seen this movie, I can really recommend it to you.
He was programmed from birth to be part of the most invincible army in history. But like all scientific advancements,
They're practically manufactured using DNA profiles.
he was destined to become obsolete. Soldier.
And the next movie is Soldier from 1998, starring Kurt Russell, Jason Scott Lee, Connie Nielsen, and Gary Busey. So this is a sci-fi action movie, and it takes place in a dystopian future where people have left the Earth and they are living on other planets. And the main story in this movie is about the military and their advanced soldier program, where they train babies from birth to be super soldiers. And Kurt Russell plays one of these super soldiers, and he's the best one in his unit. And Gary Busey plays his general or colonel or whatever, his commander. And one day they're all lined up for training, and another military colonel comes in, and he has new super soldiers that are supposed to be more advanced than the old ones. So they claim that the new super soldiers are way better than the old ones, and that the old ones are obsolete. And to prove this, they put Kurt Russell and two other of his units against one guy from the new super soldier unit. And this new guy is played by Jason Scott Lee. So the new super soldier played by Jason Scott Lee ends up prevailing over Kurt Russell and his two guys in this training event that is really brutal. And they find that the old ones are obsolete. So two of the guys died, and Kurt Russell survived, but he's unconscious. So they put him on a waste disposal ship along with the other two, and they dump them on a distant planet that are supposed to be a planet for waste disposal. And Kurt Russell wakes up on this new waste disposal planet, and he's hurt, and he finds another place that has a community of people, and they have been living on this waste disposal planet for a long time. So he's taken in by these people, and they help him heal, and he becomes one of them until he's fully healed, and he's become too brutal for them, so they ban him from the community. And all of a sudden, the other new super soldiers decide that they need to recon this waste disposal planet, and these guys will kill everything in their way. And this movie is about Kurt Russell's character helping this community defend against these new super soldiers. So this is an amazing sci-fi action movie, and Kurt Russell plays this role very, very good. He has no feelings or expressions in his character because he has been trained as a soldier since birth, so he never shows any emotions at all, and he does this throughout the movie, and he does a great job of it. And this movie has very, very good stunts, and it has great action sequences, great fight scenes, and this movie is just like Universal Soldier, and but I think this movie is better than Universal Soldier, actually. And if you haven't seen this movie, I can really recommend it to you. It's one of Kurt Russell's best movies, in my opinion. Okay, that was all I had for you today. Have you seen these movies? Please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. And as always,
stay gold. Good boy.